Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn how to parse XML which comes as a string. In other words, how to transform a string to XML document. I'm here in this documentation. We are going to use this parse XML function in our XSLT or OIC integration mapper. If we go with this definition, this function will be used to convert XML to string. This function takes as input an XML document which is represented as a string and returns the document node at the root of a XDM tree representing the parsed document. I have created this app driven integration for which the input I have considered this one, which accepts one input, that is string input. We will pass our XML input as a string over here. In this element, our output will be something like this. What we are going to do is we are going to transform this XML tree into a string format, and we are going to assign it over here, and in output response we will get something like this. So how we are going to do that? Let me edit this mapper. If you see over here, as I have shown, our input will be this string, and the output, if you see, we are having the structure like catalog, book, ID, author. What we are going to do is we are going to transform this string to XML tree. Let me minimize this. Click on this XSLT, toggle the function, go to advanced and select parse XML. There are two methods with which we can transform string to XML. One is a parse escaped XML and the parse XML. So we are going to use this one, which is the latest one. We can even go for this parse escaped XML. But what happens is if your XML string, if it contains ampersand, okay, standalone ampersand. I'm not talking about the ampersand notation for this less than angle bracket or greater than angle bracket. If this is having this ampersand, something like this standalone, then that parse escaped XML will error out, but this won't error out parse XML. So we are going to demonstrate today with the help of parse XML. Click on this execute response. As in string XML, we will pass this catalog XML tree. We are going to map over here at the root node itself, as it says on this documentation, at the root of an XDM tree representing the parsed document. Input for this parse XML is this, our string. Let me drop over here. Click on validate. Yeah, we are done with our mapping. Go to test. Click on generate a sample response. Now we are going to replace this string XML with our input. Now what we are going to do is we are going to transform this to string. Copy it over here, go to edit, line operations and join lines. Now again we have to select and remove the trailing and leading spaces. Go to blank operations and trim leading and trailing spaces. Now what we have to do is we have to, in order to avoid the conflict, we have to replace this angle bracket with character notation. So I'm replacing less than angle bracket with ampersand LT colon. Click on replace all. Similarly, I'm going to replace greater than with ampersand GT and semicolon. Replace all. Similarly, we have to replace this quotation mark. Replace quote with ampersand QUOT and semicolon. Click on replace all. Select all. Copy and go to our integration. Replace this string XML with our XML. Now we are passing this entire XML as a string. Click on execute. As you see, we have mapped our XML as a string to output. Okay, you will ask, we are just getting the data, what about the tags? Like we are getting only the data at text nodes in this XML tree. What about the element nodes? We are not getting the element nodes over here. For that, what we can do is we have to switch over to this code view. Instead of value, what we are going to do is we are copying the entire matched XML node. Go to test now and click on execute. As you see, we are getting now catalog and namespace, all the tags. Now what we'll do is we will run this, activate the integration and run. I have activated the integration. Now I am in the test window. Click on the body. In input, what we can do is we can place our input as a string within this string XML element. Click on test. If you see, our response will be of this format, as we have designed our integration with input something like this and output something like this. Okay, so if you want to validate it is the XML is of proper format, then go to Notepad++, go to plugins, format, pretty print, click on language and XML. Okay, there are no errors. A parse XML function has transformed the XML as a string to XML properly. In real life scenario or in a particular business need, if we are getting XML in one of the element nodes in a string format, then we can transform it to like this and use the value of this transformed XML in our consequent actions or the activities.